was a bright sunny day on the island of Sildar, and all the engines were sitting in the sheds. Everybody was enjoying the sun, except Thomas.
Come on, Thomas. What's with the long face?
The day before, Thomas bumped Logan's coaches into the back of him without realizing how far he was in the station. Sir Topham Hatt had told him to stay into the sheds until he felt really useful again.
I feel like Sir Topham Hatt is gonna keep me here forever. If I don't get out of here soon, I'm gonna be growing cobwebs on my boiler. Well, that's what you get for bumping Logan's coaches. Out of all of us, I never thought you would bump coaches that hard.
Come on, James. It was an accident. Thomas didn't realize how far I backed up into the station.
Well, he should have looked into the station before he fetched the coaches. I'm very surprised that they didn't come off the rails.
Well, at least I didn't need a pair of bootlaces to repair my coach's brake lines so I can get started again.
Enough. Both of you. We all know it was a mistake. Thomas did not realize how far Logan was backed up into the station. So the controller is just punishing him so it doesn't look like he keeps favorites.
Just then, the controller pulled up in his car.
Thomas, I felt like you've learned your lesson.
But for the time being, I feel like you should go shunt in the yard to make sure we all know you know how to shunt. Thomas left in a hurry, muttering to himself, I know how to shunt. Thomas soon pulled up to the shunting yards where the two shunting engines, Lit and Tit, were waiting for him. The controller had already told them the situation with Thomas.
So, where do I start?
Off by shunting Percy's freight train into the siding over there and shunting James's passenger train into the station. Thomas was soon hard at work, pulling and shunting trains into their designated sidings. Just then, a workman ran up to Thomas. Thomas, James cannot get started up again, and we need an engine to pull his train. Do you think you can do that? Thomas was delighted. He was finally able to leave the yards, so he gladly accepted it. Oh yes, please. I will be glad to pull James's train. But Thomas was willing to show James that he can shunt. Soon, Thomas coupled up to the train and was ready to go. What's the holdup? We are going to be late if we don't hurry up. Calm down, Thomas. We gotta let the passengers on board. The guard soon blew his whistle, and Thomas pulled out of the station. Thomas soon arrived at the station. Come on. Hurry, hurry, hurry! Thomas soon arrived back at the sheds after a hard day's work to see James sulking in the repair siding. What's wrong, James?
I've been feeling really sorry for myself all day. I should have never told you didn't know how to shunt. You've been here for years, Thomas. I'm very sorry about that. Will you please forgive me?
Well, James, maybe if you shunt my next 3 passenger trains, I may forgive you. And soon, James and Thomas made it up, and James agreed to shunt 2 of Thomas's trains.